Recording start. So today our session is we are going to discuss how to write SQL query, how to learn writing SQL query. In my sessions or with SQL Superhero program, which is definitely led by Vishal and run by COE, right? We are here trying to teach you how to write SQL. We are not going to learn what is an article function, what is aggregate function, what is case, what is decode, what is lead, what is lag. Never. We are going to learn when the question come in front of you. How do you know that I have to write this SQL? How do you know that when the question comes, how can convert that requirement into English to SQL? So my whole session is all about only and only translation. I'm going to teach you translation. I'm not going to teach you SQL. For example, let's see. I'm going to discuss one question today. I just find a question from Ankit Bansal. I hope everybody knows about Ankit Bansal. If you do not know, you must know him. He's a very good guy. He's posting so many good questions related to the database. Ankit Bansal posted a question on, I think, 3 days before, 3 days before. Let's see this on this weekend. You are given an order table with the following columns: customer ID, ID of the customer, order date when the order was placed, and coupon code used in the order. That can be null if no coupon was applied. He can give you table structure that I have a table. We want to write in SQL to return the number of new customers who satisfy all this following. Trust me, it is not as easy as it looks. You will get the data whatever he wrote. I go to his videos as well. Here is the video because I want to match the total output. So I go to the video and I check his videos. He is very good candidate. He is very intelligent person, no doubt at all. Everyone has their own way of solving the problem. I am trying to solve it here by using a tricks and by using pure English language. Okay, let me create the table in front of you, everyone. See this here. This is my. I'm going to create I take the script from him. This is the create table script. I'm taking all this script and creating here. Okay. The script I am taking from his website. Creating the table. The table created. Table created. I'm inserting data. All rows inserted. No errors. Table number 2. See this. I'm just preparing the data for you all. Customer ID 2. Data is inserted. So something is missing. Okay, this one comma is missing. So I can insert this data one more time. Let me delete the data first. I don't want any error should become. Delete from orders where customer underscore ID is equal to 2. I want to delete that data first. 10 rows deleted. And I want to insert that record. All rows inserted. Everyone can see that. Let me going to run the customer ID 3. Data inserted. Customer ID 4. Data inserted. Customer ID 5. Now first I have to clear the data. Data inserted. There is no error. Customer ID 6. Inserted. These 2 record inserted. All data I pick exactly from his video. Data inserted. Anybody is waiting? Okay. Now let's come back and see what the question was saying. Let's learn how to write SQL. The question was, I want to write a SQL query to return the number of new customers. We are here, what we are doing? We are going to learn how to write SQL. The question is saying, we want to write a SQL query to return the number of new customer who satisfy all of the following condition, who satisfy this following condition. Let's go one by one and let's see how to convert this requirement into SQL and from English and English to SQL, right? So let's take it here. Here is the data. Select star from orders. These are the table. First question. Let's read the question first. Whenever requirement comes in front of you, your first work is you have to read this requirement, convert this requirement. This is a technical requirement, correct everyone? We have to convert into English, and from English you have to convert to the SQL. What is SQL? SQL is a language, structured query language. It's just like a language, just like we are talking about Tamil, Telugu, French, German, Spanish, Hindi, English, same like it is also a language. Every language has a grammar. Like when you talk about English, you have to write it subject plus object plus verb. There is some grammar, right? When talking about English. In the same way, Hindi, in the same way, maybe Tamil, Telugu, every language have their own grammar. In the same, like SQL has a grammar, that grammar is called syntax. That's it. We have to learn how to write it. I'm reading this question, and question is saying, they place order, means I want to find out the customers, these customers, every customer, who in each of their first 3 consecutive months, since their very first order. I'm converting to first this part into pure English. What it is trying to say, I want to find the first order of each customer and then check they must do order next 3 months continuously. Correct everyone? I just converted this requirement into English. Maybe my grammar or is not correct. If you can convert in a proper grammar language, I'm completely okay. But this is what it is trying to say. They place order in each of their first 3 consecutive months since their very first order. That is what it is written into the question. If you see the question, they place order in each of their first 3 consecutive months since their first order. It means I want to find out the first order of each customer. Means first time इसने कब order किया था. First time when this customer did the order, and then I have to check after that next 3 months did they order or not. Got it? Anyone, any confusion this question till here to understand this question? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
No, right? So I'm going to find out the first order. If suppose one customer 1 has multiple data here, 10th Jan, 5th Feb, 20th Feb, 1st March, 10th March, I have to find out first order. First order means minimum of order date. If I got the minimum of order date, it means I'm able to know that it is the first order of that customer. Agree everyone? Agree, yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Avinash, you joined from laptop?
No, I'm from mobile.
Is there anyone who joined from laptop? Bala, you joined from laptop? China Reddy, you joined from laptop? Anybody here who joined from laptop? Spita? Jai Singh, Amit, you joined from laptop?
Yeah, I have laptop. I joined from the laptop.
Raj Sekhar, can I, Rahul, Akula, you joined from laptop?
Yes.
Okay. Rahul, can I make you co-host? If the people will come in, can you just accept it? Otherwise, it will become confusing for me to come here again multiple times. Can you do this?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I'm making Rahul as a co-host. When anybody can come, just accept them. Okay. Thank you, Rahul. Okay. If you just see, just accept it. Okay. Let's do that. Don't have to come back here. So I want to find out the first order. Very easy. We'll go very easy. I have to find out the first order and then check they must have order. Let's talk about the first order. First order means we know that first means minimum. I want to select customer ID, comma, minimum of order date. I am writing max, min, sum, count, average. So what is the trick we know? Whenever writing max, min, sum, count, average, out of these 5 functions, any column come along with it, that column will go to group by. So when writing this, I can say this is a first order, FIRST, first order from our orders table, group by customer ID. Why group by customer ID? Because that is the rule. Whenever I'm writing max, min, sum, count, average, so whatever column come along with it, that column go to group by. When I run this query, very simple query, this query will give me every customer what is their first order. Like customer ID 1, this is the first order. Customer ID 2, this is the first order. Customer ID 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, what is the question? They must have order into next 3 months continuously. Means if suppose customer ID 1 has a order on 10th January, he must have a order in February next month, and he must have a order in March. Correct? That is what the question is. I want to they place order in first 3 consecutive month since their first order. So if I got their first order, I have to check next order and then next order. They both order coming in consecutive month. Agree? Yes or no? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Right? So this is the block. Whenever question comes, I got the first thing. Let's write our with clause query. I'm writing it here with N1 as. Whatever with clause, everything I will discuss. I'm just considering you know a little bit. But when it is in the class, we can discuss everything about it. This is my N1 block. I'm writing here select N1 dot star from N1. N1 will give me our CT common table expression simple. Every customer their first order. What I want, it must exist like customer ID 1. It must exist one order in month of February, and the same customer must exist an order month of March. If I talking about suppose this customer ID 3, he must have an order in March and must have in April and must have in May. I just have to check, do they have order or not? I want to just check, do they have order? Whenever we have this scenario that I just want to do the check, it means what we have to do? Exist clause, right? I just have to find out, does this customer have any order exist in the month of February? Talking about customer ID 1. Talking about customer ID 1. See this here, everyone? Just give me 1 second. Talking about customer ID 1. See this. This customer ID 1 has a first order on 10th January 2025. I just have to go and check the database. Do the same customer have a order exist in the month of February? And do the same customer has an order exist in the month of March? बस यही तो check करना है. That is what the question. They must have their order, consecutive order, in the 3 consecutive order. I am writing, see how to write the queries. I am writing here, select star and also where exist. I don't want anything, which date they order. I just want to check, do they have order? Where exist? Select. I just want to go and check, do they have? The people who does not know how to write exist clause, maybe they have problem. I completely agree. The people who don't know how to write exist clause, what is exist clause, you can face the problem. But when you know what is exist clause, I am just converting this requirement into English. From English, I am writing SQL. My requirement is I have to find out the first order, the minimum order, and then just have to check, do they have order in the month of February? Do they have order in the month of March? So I'm writing here where exist, select 1 from orders table. Oh. Do they have month of orders table? Oh. Where? For the same customer. Please mute. O dot customer ID is equal to N1 dot customer ID. This N1 has a customer ID. This customer has a order exists in order table, and the order date, month of order date, I'm writing trunk of O dot order date. I'm just talking about month that equal to next month hona chahiye. And let me tell you what is add month. Add months, same thing here. Trunk of order date, comma 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see what happening. What exactly this is. This is going to check. I'm checking, select unknown dot star. Let's see, I'm just running line number 7, 8, 9. It will give you all the customer of their first order. Then I'm checking the same customer. See, O dot customer is equal to N1 dot customer. The same customer has one more row exist into the order table where the order date is equal to the date coming from here, their first order date, comma 1. Add month. जो इसका मंथ आता है उससे 1 मंथ बढ़ा दो. अगर ये जनवरी आता है तो फरवरी कर दो. Do they have it? This will give you all such customer who have order in consecutive month. See, only 1352 is coming. What is the previous data? Let me show you the record. Select star from N1. This is my N1 data. I'm taking this N1 here for the screenshot to all of you to check the record. This is my data. When I'm running this, This comes only 4 records. This comes only number 1, number 3, number 5, and number 2. It means number 6 and number 4. They two do not have record in the next month. Let's cross check the data. Just to cross check that we are right or wrong, go select star from orders table. Let's see here the data. Check the data for number 6. Number 6 first order in the January. It means they must need an order in month of February. They don't have it. See this here. Customer 6 has an order in January, 5th January, but then they have order in month of March. They do not have order in the February. It means it will not come. 6 will not come. 6 is not coming. Check for February, number 4, customer ID 4. 4 has an order in first order in month of February. Next, I am expecting in the March, but there is no order in the March. So for 4 is not coming. This is the reason they are excluded. Only 1, 2, 5, and 3 is coming. Check number 1. 1 is coming in the January, February, March. 2 is coming in the February, March, April. All 3 months. Right? 3 is coming into March, April, May. 5 is coming into January, February, March. Consecutive months they are following. Let's see the data again here. Next month also. One more condition. Control C, Control V. I'm writing and adjust. They must have record into next month. This is just checking first month. First month. I am checking one more month. I'm writing add 2. They must have a record into current month and into next month. I'm just waiting here to all of you for understanding purpose. Let me write it here. 1.order date is equal to this. Till here I am running the query first. This is for the first month. This is for the second month. I'm waiting here. Let me first run the query and then let's see if any question, then I will proceed accordingly. Let me know anyone, any confusion here. This query will give me all such customer who did our first order, and after first order, they consecutive do order in the next 3 months. Like first order, then the next month order, then after next month order. They all 3 are satisfying. Anyone, any confusion what I did? I convert the requirement into English to SQL. That is the requirement. They place their order in first 3 consecutive months. Our first task is that whenever question come in front of you, you have to convert it into English. So I converted it. That's what I want. I want to find the first order of each customer, because the question is saying they place order in each of their first 3 consecutive months since their very first order. So first find out when they did their first order. And whenever they did, I have to just check the next 3 months continuously they did the order. So first I have to find out the first order. My N1 block will give me the first order. I got it till here. Till here it will give me the first order. Now I have to check if customer ID 6 has a first order in January, do they have order in February? And do they have in order in March? Same for customer ID 1. They have order in January, do they have in Feb and March? Customer ID 2, do they have order in February? Do they have in March and April? Same thing, because 3 consecutive months I have to check. So what I did, I just want to check, do they have? So I'm checking exist clause. Where exist? Means क्या data है? क्या ऐसा data exist करता है? Do we have such type of record in the table for the same customer where order date is equal to add month? Add month function will add the month by 1. So whatever month coming here from the first order month, January, February, March, just add 1. If January, then become February. If February, then become March. Just checking month. Till here, any confusion, anyone? Till here, any confusion, anyone? I'm waiting. Let me know.
No.
Got it? Let's go to the next question. The number of orders in second month is exactly double the number of order in first month. Listen is here. The number of order in the second month is exactly double the number of order in the first month. ये होना चाहिए. Let's go write it here. I'm writing it here. What you want? The second requirement is saying number of orders into the first month. और first month में आपने जितने भी order किए हों, second month में exactly double होने चाहिए. The number of order in the first month means how much order you did in your first month. How much order you did in the first month, same number of order will come for the sorry, double number of order in the second month. For example, here, this customer ID 1, month of January, he did one order. You can see this here, 10th January, one order. In February, he did two orders. In March, he did three orders. Same way here, this customer. In first order he did in February. He did how many orders? Two orders in February. So he want four orders in the month of March. Four orders. In April, six orders. This customer, he did first order in month of March, but April has only one order. So this will not satisfy. It needs two orders in the second month. That is what the question is saying. The question was saying the number of orders. तो अभी हमें पता करना है ना number of order. वो तो हमने पता ही नहीं किया. अभी तक हमने क्या पता किया? All such customers who did consecutive three orders. Now we have to find out how many orders you did in your first month and how many orders you did in your second month. Okay, let's do this. तो यहां तक का जो डेटा आया है इसको बना लो N2. Write with clause. Learn with clause. With means together. With means साथ. In Hindi it's called साथ. In English it's called together. With clause is a divide and conquer approach. With help you whenever you don't know how to write SQL, with clause will help you how to write SQL. I'm writing here. I'm just writing a select star from N2. Till here I achieved. Now to find out how much order did in the first month. How much order did in the first month? N2 dot star. How much order? It means I just have to count. How much means what? How much means what? I have to count. You want to count, right? Basically what you want to do, this is what I'm writing query differently here. Basically you want this, select count star from my orders table where my customer underscore ID is equal to 1, for example, and month is equal to January. That is what I want. And order month is equal to this January month. कितना ऑर्डर मिलता है जनवरी में? फरवरी में उसका डबल होना चाहिए. That is what the question is saying. Number of order in the second month is exactly double the number of order in the first month. अभी तक तो हमें यही नहीं पता कि फर्स्ट मंथ में कितना ऑर्डर है. So let's first find out how much order you did in the first month. This query I want. Control X. Same thing I'm just going here. Just go right here. Bracket. This is what I want. Select count star. Select count star from orders table. Let's make it again. Let's take a name O2. Where O2 dot customer ID is equal to जो N2 से डेटा आ रहा था. N2 dot customer ID. N2 dot customer ID. O2 dot and month will be same. O2 dot customer ID and month is equal to same. I want to find out how much month and same trunk this month and trunk O2 dot order date is equal to first order as निकला हुआ था. First order में कितना महीना किया था? So I'm just going to find out trunk TRUNC in the same. I will wait, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm just waiting here for you to all of you to understand it here. Trunk. I'm writing it N2 dot first order comma mm. Basically what I did, let me run this query first. There should be no error. Select this from and let me run this query first. There should be no error. Then I will go and explain bottom. Yes, I can see it is a. I can give this name as a total order in first month. What I did, my N2 block give me the customer and what is the first order date. Now I have to find out how many orders he did. Like if I go to my orders table, this order table tell me customer ID 1 in January how many orders, February how many orders, March how many orders. I want to count in each month how many order you did, because I got it from here till N2. I got all the records, all such customers who did first order, and the next month he did next order, and the next month he did next order. I got all these customers. Now I have to check how much order he did in the second month. That should be, as per question, exactly double. So first find out how many order you did in the first month. For this I did what? Select count star. By how many matlab kya? Count star. So I did select count star from the same order table where customer is equal to customer and order date is equal to ये वाला महीना. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर का महीना क्या था, उस महीने को निकाल लिया हमने, उस महीने में कितना ऑर्डर है इसने दे दिया हमें फर्स्ट ऑर्डर। और हमको तो पता करना है एवरी ऑर्डर, कस्टमर आईडी 1 फर्स्ट ऑर्डर में इतना किया था, कस्टमर आईडी 3 टोटल ऑर्डर इतने थे, कस्टमर आईडी 5 इतने थे, कस्टमर आईडी 2 के इतने ऑर्डर थे फर्स्ट महीने में। नेक्स्ट महीने में इसका डबल होना चाहिए, तो पहले पता करो नेक्स्ट महीने में कितने थे। सेम थिंग आई एम डूइंग, लेट्स सी हियर, आई जस्ट कॉपी पेस्ट हियर, कंट्रोल सी टू कंट्रोल V, let's see, control V, here I can say total order in second month, second month means what, same thing, नाम इसका हो तो एक ही रख दो, just only thing is next month ना comma 1 जो यहाँ किया था second month निकालने के लिए, total order in second month, something some right parenthesis missing, oh comma, no it is correct, select count star, what is missing here, select count star missing right parenthesis, guys what is missing, everybody can see that, anyone can see that I'm missing any comma anywhere, O2 dot order date is
After
equal
one,
to,
before the total order, second month, there'll be another.
no that is correct,
No, I think the first
There'll be
column,
another.
the first month comma is there. Okay, fine.
there is I wrote the comma here, comma select count star from orders O2 where O2 dot customer ID dot customer ID and
No, there'll be
trunk
another parenthesis.
dot
at
other
last.
date, I'm checking where the parenthesis is missing, is equal to trunk of N2 dot order date comma comma 1.
Vishal, I think you need to add underscore months.
No, R underscore months. Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah guys, thank you so much, I missed this add months, thank you. Yes, total order in second month, let's see this here, I'm running the same query, it's not N1, this should be N2. I will wait guys, don't worry, who doesn't know, let's see, it will give me the total order in the second month. It just go and counted what I did. Let's see this here, the question is number of order in the second month is exactly double the number of order in the first month. ये है क्वेश्चन, इसको हम पहले क्या करेंगे, ट्रांसलेट करेंगे इंग्लिश में, translate into English, English to SQL. SQL is what? SQL is a language, just like Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, English, German, French, Spanish, same. SQL is a language. And whatever I am writing, this is called grammar. Just like in English is what? Subject plus object plus verb. Same way, we are writing a grammar. I'm writing it here, N2. I first find what this mean. Let's find out how many order he did in first month and how many he did in next month. If I know this, then I calculate. If I know both the orders, then I know, then I can check it is double or not. So how many means count. So I want to select count star from the customer ID is equal to same customer ID. महीना कौन सा होना चाहिए, पहला महीना. तो order date is equal to first order का महीना. तो ये क्या दे देगा, total order in first month. I want next month, same thing as it is copied, but month will be increased by 1. Means if this is January, this become February. It will give me total orders here. I got it. What the next thing it is saying? The number of order in the third month is triple the number of order in the first month. मतलब हमें third month का भी महीना चाहिए. So we do the same thing here. See this here. I just go copy paste from here. Control, comma, control V. Add month, comma 2. It will give me total order in the third month. I'm done. Query done, guys. That's it. Now the question is saying I have to find out the order must be double. I have to check this will be double of this is. This will be double of this, triple of this. That's what the question was saying. I'm going to make this order. This whole block I'm making N3 as. That's it. This become N3. Now writing here select star from N3. Where? What the scenario? Second month order is exactly double the number of first order. It means total order in second month is equal to 2 multiplied by total order in first month. That is what the question is saying. कि second month का order exactly double होना चाहिए. And थर्ड मंथ का ऑर्डर एग्जैक्टली ट्रिपल होना चाहिए. दैट इज व्हाट क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग. The third month order is triple. It means total order in third month and total order in third month equal to 3 times the total order in first month. इसको जो सेटिस्फाई करेगा वो हमारा आंसर हो जाएगा. Customer ID 1, second month 2, third month 3. Second month is double of first month and third month is triple of first month. Same happen with customer ID 5, same happen with customer ID 2. Who is not satisfying is gone. Like if I don't do this condition, if I just till here N3, it is giving me this as well, number 3. But number 3 second is not double of first and third is not triple of first. So this will be eliminated and my output will be this. Guys, are you understanding what I did exactly? I try to tell you how to write SQL. Our main motto is that convert your requirement into English to SQL. That is what interviewer wants you to solve it. That's it. Interviewer want to make your approach. In the interview, you do not have to write all this SQL. You have to tell your approach. Sir, what I did, I will find the first customer. Then I will just go and check by using exist clause. Do you have a data exit next month? If I did till N2 block, I will get all such customers who have their first or 3 consecutive months since their first order. This is our requirement. Convert into English. English is what? They place order. Find out the first order. First order means simple minimum order date. Simple one-line query will give you for every customer what is the minimum order date. Done. Now I have to check 3 consecutive month mein order hona chahiye. Means if this customer did an order in February, he must did an order in March and must did in April. January wala must in February and March. So I just want to check. I'm just checking and adjust. Adjust. Hai kya? Adjust. In database is pure English. If you know English, 50% database done. I'm just checking where adjust. मतलब क्या adjust करता है? क्या adjust करता है? Check करो कि इस same customer का जो हम customer लेके आ रहे हैं उसका क्या अगले महीने में डेटा है क्या? रो है क्या ऑर्डर टेबल के अंदर? और क्या उसके अगले महीने में है क्या? That's it. Done. मिल गया डेटा. Now I have to find out total orders. तो पहले total order find out कर लो count star. फिर अगले महीने का ऑर्डर काउंट कर लो, फिर उसके अगले महीने काउंट कर लो. कंडीशन कह रहा है भैया डबल होना चाहिए, ट्रिपल होना, चेक कर ले. डन. That is how we are writing SQLs. This is very complex. It will chances coming interview is very less. It will any one part is coming. For example, they can ask this question. Find out 3 consecutive order. This type of questions come in the interview. They will not ask you all. Will come this type of question. They will not come. All this will not never come in the interview. This one part will come in the interview. Because the interviewer has just 1 hour, 45 minutes to 50 minutes. He will not spend all your time, and nobody can expect that you can write this SQL in 5 minutes. Never. He wants to make your approach. He can ask you this question first. That's it. And expect you to understand and give the solution to him. That I understand it, what is going on. That is what expected to all of you in the interview. Anyone, any question till here, what I solve. I'm here to answer. Let me know. If the people who do not know, sir, what is with clause, so that we will learn in the class. With clause you have to learn. दुनिया में कुछ और आए ना आए SQL में, with clause सीखना है. You have to learn with clause. Without with, it's not possible. Anything is not possible. With means in Hindi, साथ. In English, together. So together we can achieve it. Anything. If you do not know how to write SQL, if some problem comes in front of you and you do not know how to solve, with clause will help you. Sometimes you don't know how to start writing SQL. Most of the people has a problem. Sir, SQL तो आती है, पर जब क्वेश्चन आता है तो पता ही नहीं लगता कहां से स्टार्ट करना है. How many people have this problem? Sir, I know all the analytical function, aggregate function, everything. But when the SQL comes, I don't know how to start. How many of you have this problem? Tell me. बोलो भाई. How many of you have this problem?
Yeah, I have a problem.
Yes, I am also have a problem.
Accept it. It is for you, for your learning. We are here very senior than
No,
you. I am here more than 20 year
I am
experience.
also
Arun
getting
sir is here more than 30 year experience. We are very senior. हमसे नहीं बोलोगे तो किससे बोलोगे? हमसे नहीं सीखोगे तो किससे सीखोगे? Our groups, first of all, there is a very misconfusion to everybody that our groups are here for the giving you ads. We are not here. You join our classes or not. You can ask any question any time, and we are here to answer you, to help you, because we want you all to achieve success. That is what we want. So that is our whole motto. So we are learning, we have to learn with clause. With clause is basically a divide and conquer approach. With will help you write your small queries and combine them together. That is what with clause is. Take all the small queries, write your 5 queries, combine them together. Your with clause give you answer. That's it, done. With clause called as a common table expression, CTE. When you write common table expression in the interview, basically you are showing your analytical skills and query building skills and thinking skills, that I can divide your problem into smaller parts and solve it. With clause will very much appreciated at the time of interview when you are writing SQL queries, because it is showing your critical thinking skill, that whenever a problem comes, you can divide it first by a milestone and start achieving one milestone and try to fix it. That is what we are learning day to day, every day in the class. Got it, everyone? Anyway, okay, Smita, you have any question on this particular SQL, what we just learned?
And no, Vishal, I don't have any question, but I just raise a hand like I have a problem when the question came
Yes.
together and then it's hard to.
Yeah, correct. Just like what Smita is saying, it happens with multiple people. It happens with me many years before. People are not new, but you have to know how to write SQL. So first start learning, convert into English. This is technical problem. Convert into English first. जो भी तुमको आता हो अपने हिसाब से लिख लो कि इस क्वेश्चन का मतलब मुझे ये समझ में आ रहा है. जो भी समझ में आता हो यहाँ लिख लो पहले. It means that what I have, it means I have to find the minimum order first, and after getting minimum order I have to check when the next order. Whatever you think about it, just write it here and then start writing. First want to find out minimum order. Okay, minimum order means हमको minimum करना है, so that will give you minimum order. Got it. अब क्या चेक करना है? नेक्स्ट ऑर्डर जो होता है अगले महीने का हो. मतलब अगर ये वाली क्वेरी मुझे देती है, सपोज दिस क्वेरी लाइन नंबर 12, that will give me that customer ID 6 has a first order. अगला ऑर्डर इसका फरवरी में होना चाहिए. यही तो चेक करना है. फरवरी में इसके बाद ऑर्डर होना चाहिए. I just go and check, एडजस्ट होना चाहिए. Question is never asking what is the date. Question is asking just go and check. Do you have data? I'm just going and check. Adjust clause. That is called correlated subquery. These are called your advanced SQL if you know about 3 things: joins, one question coming in the interview; analytical function, second question coming to the interview; and correlated subquery, third question coming to the interview. Correlated subquery everyone will get in the interview. लिख के रख लो अभी से. 200% sure ये क्वेश्चन इंटरव्यू में आएगा.
विशाल सर.
Yes.
अमित.
Yes,
विशाल सर. विशाल सर, मुझे रिलेटेड सब क्वेरी में कई बार प्रॉब्लम होती है कि मतलब वो किस सिचुएशन में अपन को ये समझ में रिलेटेड ही होगा यूज.
सिचुएशन तो तुम बनाओगे. सिचुएशन यू हैव टू क्रिएट, यू हैव टू राइट. देयर आर मल्टीपल वे ऑफ सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन. सिचुएशन कि तुम यहाँ क्या लिखते हो, तुमने उसको इंग्लिश में कैसे कन्वर्ट किया है, वो सिचुएशन है. इस ऑल कम्स फ्रॉम प्रैक्टिस. क्वेश्चन लेकर के आओ, ग्रुप में क्वेश्चन डालो, आई विल सॉल्व विथ यू 1 to 1 जस्ट लाइक हियर आई डिड. We will solve it 1 to 1. Just come in the class whenever you get the question. So guys, here see, start learning. No, October, November, December, these 3 months are very critical for selections. There are lots of job in the market for the last quarter. Everyone, last quarter, this only December is the month where things are going slow. October, November is very so many opportunities. Grab it as much as you can. And the people, please go to Optum website, go to Optum career portals. If you have any job, you can find it. Let me know, I can refer you. But ping me on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn I am able to open from my office laptop. If you can expect that you can ping me on WhatsApp, and then I can take your resume and send it to my Optum email ID, I will never do. For sure. So you have to ping me on LinkedIn with the job ID, and I will definitely help you. Okay, forget about now, this year. Now come
Vishal.
back to the few SQL question, everyone. Few PL SQL interview questions, right? There is a question come in the interview today. Today there is a question asked in the interview in the US. Karthik from my batch 26 or 27, not sure. Karthik was giving an interview today in US, right? The question asked to the Karthik in the interview today, okay, that do you know exception handling? He said, yes, sir, I know exception handling. How many type exception handling? He explained. Question was, this is a very particular, very important question. Question was, if I am writing an exception block and I wrote when others, then, and then write when no data found. I have a query. My select query have no record. My select query has no record. In exception block, I write when others, then print hi. When no data found, then print hello. What will print? Who
It
can
will
answer
give
me?
you the
Error.
error, Vishal.
Error message. Error message.
Yeah. This, okay. कुछ और भी बोलोगे कि बस एरर मैसेज बोल के चुप हो जाओगे?
Precision.
And
मैंने
order
इतनी बार समझाया है मैंने पूरे ग्रुप में.
Coming at the end.
Because
other
Vishal
should
sir,
be
because
named the-
when others, then
when other
always
has
come the
capability
last.
to catch
When
all.
When
others
others,
is
then
the
option
master
will come
exception,
always the last.
it always come into the last.
Yeah.
It always come into the last. When others can never come, either it come as alone or it always come into the last. Otherwise, it will give you compile time error. देखो बोलना सीखो, मत बोलो error. इंटरव्यू क्रैक करना है, तुम्हारे ज्ञान से उसको अचार नहीं डालना है बैठ के. इंटरव्यू क्रैक करना है तो try to know how which word you have to use. The code will give you compile time error. There are two types of error, right? You everybody know about it. Compile time error and run time error. When you started your BTech first year, at that
Yes.
time your teacher definitely tell you what are two types of error: compile time and run time. Know that, right? I'm expecting everybody know about it. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let me create a function. I'm writing here create function name. Right? I'm passing input parameter, suppose a number. I'm not writing return here. This return I don't writing here. I'm writing begin. I'm writing end. And there is a return here. There are two returns are coming in the function. So whatever return here is one return block. Here is one return. Understand the compile time error and run time error. If you do not write this return, your code will give you compile error.
Compiler.
The code will not run. Even the function will not created. Compile error. If you do not write this return, the code is completed. The function compiled. The function exists into the database. But when this function call, that time it will give you a function return without a value. Runtime error. Understand the difference between compile time and runtime. When it will give you compile error, when it will give you runtime error. So when this question comes, no data found, and when others, always explain to the interviewer कि तुमको डेप्थ नॉलेज है, तुमको समझ में आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है, तुमको पता है, ये नहीं सर एरर आ जाएगी. अरे ठीक है, बुखार हो गया है भाई, डेंगू हो गया, मर जाओगे कि वायरल है 3 दिन में ठीक हो जाओगे? बताओ ना उसको भाई, उसको भी जानना है ना. Explain it. Yes, I have a life critical situation. Like I have to take care myself and I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to very precaution, I have to take medicine on time because I have a dengue. It will take me maybe a month to recover fully. Oh no, I have a viral है, 3 दिन में ठीक हो जाएगा यार. बताओ उसको भाई. Explain it to the interviewer that yes, I have it. What have? So this will give you compile error because when we write exception handling block, when others the master exception, it always come either it will come alone or it come into the last. Explain like this when you go for interview. Learn how to answer. Your how to answer technique will give you selection. What to answer? It is written on the Google. Chat GPT पे लिखा हुआ है, Google पे लिखा हुआ है, PDF में लिखा हुआ है. इसको what to answer सबको मालूम है. ज्ञान सबके पास है. पर जो सक्सेस होता है वो देता है, उसी के लोग सुनते हैं. बाकी के लोग कहते हैं बड़ा बोल रहा है भाई. सक्सेस होने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? सीखना पड़ेगा क्या बोलना है. So learn how to answer when the question comes in the interview. This type of questions comes a lot into the interview. Today the question comes, one more question was, what is context switching? Explain what is context switching. Amit, you explain what is context switching. I want to know how you can explain. Amit, can you explain what is context switching?
Yes.
And let me tell
Yes.
you, one of the
Context
most
switching
popular
is
question in the interview. देखो ऐसे बताना अमित ना कि मुझे भी प्राउड फील हो. What is
yes.
context switching?
So context, yeah. So there is a two engines, SQL engine and the PLSQL engine. Once the context switching is between when the PLSQL block counter any SQL query, and it will be go. It will switch the control between PLSQL engine to SQL engine and send it a query for execution. That between one iteration between the PLSQL to SQL engine, it call context switching. Every iteration
Yes,
between
very
SQL
good.
engine and
Whenever my PL
PLSQL engine is
SQL
called.
engine encountered any SQL statement, whenever my PL SQL engine encountered any SQL engine statement, it will send it to SQL engine. SQL engine execute it, send the data back to the PL SQL. This transfer of control from PL SQL to SQL and SQL to PL SQL is called one context switch. Whenever my context switch increases, my performance decreases. So our whole motto of any performance related query I'm writing, how to reduce context switch. Context switch and performance tuning are universally proportional. Means अगर context switch बढ़ता है तो performance गिरता है. अगर context switch गिरता है तो performance बढ़ता है. So this is what we have to do. So we are always, our motto is how to reduce it. So for this we have implemented bulk collect and for all. For this, we are implemented collections. For this, we are implemented limit clause. For this, we are implemented multiple things to achieve it. So that is how the questions will come. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining on a very short notice. And I hope I try to give you some idea how to write SQL queries and learn how to.